I cannot criticize 2023. Despite its things here and there, I think I've came up on top. And most of these habits were a fight on my own insecurities. So let me talk about my experience and my findings on these 3 habits I've improved in 2023. I might seem confident and outgoing sometimes, but let me tell you, I'm not. And this made me not put care into my clothing because I would overthink that if I looked good, people would judge me in some form or another. So for many years, I've just put on whatever was clean and didn't thought much about it. But this year, I realized that dressing up is part of taking care of myself. And so, I began to put thought into my outfits, try different silhouettes and even add some color. I'm slowly building up a nice wardrobe with plenty of options that I like. What I can tell you about this experience is that it is good to find your own style and to dress up in a way that you feel confident. It doesn't have to be eccentric. A nice pair of sweatpants and a hoodie is just as valid as a pair of trousers and a blazer. And also I wanna thank and shout out, even though he's like a billion times bigger than me, but doesn't really matter, Tim Desant. His videos have been incredibly helpful and really easy to digest and really inspiring, especially to a beginner like me into this sort of thing of fashion. Really recommend it. I've always loved organizing. Whenever my room got too messy or I just felt inspired, I would take an entire day to clean it up and put things into place. But at the same time, I would also let my room be an absolute chaos for days or weeks. Especially if I got to tinker with something or I just, play with like Legos and stuff. Now I try to give everything its own place. That way organizing doesn't require any effort of any kind. And I'm strict with myself as to not break the assigned place of the things. I've also been separating stuff that I don't use or is no longer usable and throwing stuff away since I am a little bit of a hoarder. Sorry. And honestly, seeing all my stuff put away nicely, not having to do special maneuvers every time I need to get something, it's really satisfying to me and makes me feel real good. I really think you should try it. Perhaps not your entire room or your entire house, but try to organize the small spaces you use the most, like your desk or your clothes. Good sleep. This sort of goes hand in hand with organizing and cleaning because, well, making your bed is organizing. But I wanted to give it its own spot since making my bed is really special to me since, it was my first step into taking care of myself. Buying a proper pillow that you enjoy and makes you comfortable. Making your bed so that you don't feel wrinkles or so that it doesn't get undone and tangled with your own feet and arms. The even temperature. It honestly feels like the difference between having a day full of bad news and annoyances and an amazing day. Sleep is absolutely important for your general health and you should really take care of it. It also helps having a bed in good shape. When I first began to take care of my sleep, soon my old bed began to break, and I even got stabbed by one of the springs. It was pretty ironic. So what are things you are proud of or you have improved this year? Don't tell me there are any because I know there are. Even if the results aren't here yet, taking steps towards your goal is just, if not more important than the result itself. But you need to hit a goal to feel satisfied? Well, here are some goals for you. Hit like and subscribe before the end of the year. And by the way, this applies to any year. Oh, thanks for watching.